Rolling up over black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no...
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Stripped with Trinity and Salina. Hey. And we have a wonderful guest here. Who wants to introduce our guest for us, please?
She can introduce herself.
Yeah? Okay.
Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I can do that.
What's your main handle?
Daisy Cakes.
Yeah.
I'm Trinity Tryce.
Bitch Blues.
Trinity Tryce.
Skillet and
That's whatever you want.
say your
Aaron
name
Robbie.
at all. No.
Hey, Ron.
Nah.
I got you, Ron.
I was going to say Barack Obama, but I got it legally changed recently, so it's Aaron now. So yeah.
Good for you.
There's a lot of fan fiction of you online if you are Barack Obama.
Thanks. I know. I write most of it myself.
Do you?
Good work.
I mean, and then you have a street in East St. Louis too.
It's true.
So,
Yeah.
guys, what we're going to be doing today is interviewing this lovely lady. She has an OnlyFans. She dances and she goes to Comic-Con. Is that all?
Yeah.
I cosplay professionally. I dance. I've started dipping my feet in the water of modeling and like professional modeling. I think I kind of want to go into like editorial modeling. Like that's a pretty big end goal. But I recently got signed with Suicide Girls, which was super exciting.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
my debut photo shoot is supposed to come out soon. I have so many plots and plans for that, and I'm super excited. Working with a bunch of photographers. I think I have like 5 photo shoots planned in the next couple weeks, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, I do everything. I keep myself very busy, and it's fun.
Nice. Well, who wants to start off with asking her some questions?
Yeah, that was one of the questions I was going to ask is,
I got to go first.
No, please. No, I was just going to say, I was going to ask, it was what you sort of already touched on, but I was going to ask, if you had any upcoming projects you really wanted, or, things you wanted to do, or things you always wanted to do.
I have a couple. I have my debut shoot with Suicide Girls. I have some doing some headshot type stuff with one of my photographers. I just thrifted a bunch of outfits, which I'm super excited about. We're just gonna do a whole kind of get a good portfolio started. And then I have a holiday photo shoot. With the pink hair, doing Christmas photo shoots is not an option right now because red and green and then with pink hair is just not an option. And everyone has been trying to get me to do Christmas shoots, and I'm like, hey,
do just the green with the white fuzzy around it.
Do wigs. Do short.
Oh, there you go.
I do wigs.
Wigs are great.
Are good. I'm gonna start doing some Winter Wonderlandy kind of stuff.
Yeah,
because
that's
I was
Candyland. That's
I was the whites and blues with the pink. I feel can mesh really well, but the pink is so vibrant. I'm about to not be pink though, which is gonna be interesting. I haven't been pink in 10 years, which was wild. I was thinking about that the other day. Started seeing a stylist, which is how we met.
Mm-hmm.
My first.
Yep. we ran into each other. Selena and I were at the hair salon.
Actually, I was sitting there and I said,
You say she works a Hustler?
I said, wait, hold on. Oh, she did.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
literally,
I
I chased her down at checkout because Selena was stuck in the She ran up and said, "Hey, it sounds weird, but we got a podcast and we want you to be on it if you're interested." So it worked out.
Serendipity. I love it. No, yeah.
Oh, hello, John. Sorry,
Hi,
I'm seeing
John.
comments
You're
come in.
good.
We're going to be able to see comments come in on the side here from Facebook. We will see comments from Twitch, which we are also on.
Yes.
So if anybody wants to jump in and say hello, say hello.
All right.
So yeah, we're actually live for our first episode, just in case nobody's going to know when they re-see this on.
So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a question.
Okay, yeah.
So I love the stories of how you got started in the whole adult industry, kind of how you came about it, where you started, and where you've grown from there.
Okay.
And I know you've kind of already said where you've been and what you've done, but what got you into this kind of field?
Honestly, cosplay got me into it. So I started cosplaying when I was 12 or 13, going to conventions, cosplaying religiously. And when I turned 18, I kind of started doing like sexy cosplay stuff. So it started out very mild. Like I was like, oh, well, now I can do more like the sexier stuff. So I started doing sexier characters, and then I started doing lingerie cosplays. And then I ended up doing like a content house with like a group of my friends. And one of them was working at a club in Kansas City. I'm from Kansas City originally. And she was like, hey, have you ever thought about dancing at a club? And I was like, honestly, yeah, I think pole dancing is amazing. I think it looks so fun. I would love to try it out. And it was like if you know the clubs in Kansas City, they're not good clubs. They're all like the little like dive bar-y hole in the wall. Like,
are you not allowed to be naked in Kansas City? Is that a rule?
So you can't serve alcohol and have nudity. So it's like titty bars.
Yeah.
They're all titty bars. There's like one nude club, but it's bring your own booze.
That's how the ones here in actual Missouri is. Right. It's very just strict. That's
Missouri
why we all go to the east side.
Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma's the same. A lot of the Midwestern states. I don't know why Illinois is not super strict. They are like a free-for-all.
Unless you're in the state capital, it's in Springfield. You cannot be fully nude and have alcohol. You have to pick. And I think it's because it's the capital. They're so strict. The state of Illinois is not like that.
I think Chicago's like that too, though.
Chicago, depending on where you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I started off in like a dinky little club in a cornfield, like genuinely.
Ooh,
like
nice.
That's cool.
Like I had to drive 35, 40 minutes.
This used to be my favorite to hang out, not work, but hang out. I've been to like bring your own beer by the cornfield strip clubs. Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, it was like this tiny little like size of a gas station, hole in the wall, sketchy club in a cornfield. And
I'm picturing an actual cornfield strip where you have to go through like a corn maze to find the stage, you know. It'd be awesome.
Practically. Like it was like genuinely like the GPS would be like turn here, and you're looking at it and you're like, yay, that's a cornfield. And you have to drive like down the street like a good 150 feet or so before you finally see like a weird parking lot. And you're like, oh God. But yeah, it was just a very small club. So I worked there for like 6-7 months just doing that. And I was like, oh, like I had never made past maybe $300 or $400. Like, and that was like busting ass, being there for like 10 hours, like trying really hard. But like the tip out was so expensive. It was $55 for this like in the middle of nowhere club that no one's going to. It was $55. And it was like you couldn't come and go.
Just curious,
as
what is house fee?
Recently, they only raised them up $5. I work at Hustler in St. Louis, and so if you work day shift, it's free. So if you come in before noon, it's free. I think it's always been like that.
No,
if you come in before noon, can you be there until like 1 a.m. and it's still free?
You can be
there.
So
you can get grandfathered in.
That's genius.
So when I
That's
worked
genius.
there,
So you just
we
bust your
had
ass and you
a
get in for free.
daytime fee if you came in before a certain time. But yeah, you can stay until later. So as long as you came in right before they consider that cutoff time,
it's kind of like happy hour almost.
That's cool.
And,
that's cool.
Okay.
And it's really nice. Yeah. So like I could work from like noon to 6, not pay anything, leave at 6, and then like come back later and still not have to pay anything, which is really nice. So I could like go home, go take a nap, like go get food, do whatever I need to do, and then like come back.
So you just need to show your face.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool.
And it's really nice.
Hello, and yes, help us all.
But if you're on schedule for, I think it's 1 to 3 days, then it's like $35 a day, and then if it's 4 or more days, it's like $15 a shift.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad. But if you're as long as you work your 6 hours, if you literally just show up at a random time and work 6 hours, it's like $65, which isn't terrible.
Mm-hmm. But I think the last time we were there, I paid $75 to be off schedule and just come in.
I paid $100. The fuck I was getting.
Or did I pay out? It
was $100.
Okay, it was $100. Just that we were on the schedule. We just came in, work, left.
That's fair. I mean, if you like come in randomly, you're not on schedule, you don't work 6 hours, like let's say you work like 2 hours, you could like pay 100. I think it's 105 and then leave.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I think ours was 100.
So it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Was it you that asked the last question?
Yes, it sure was.
Right there.
Yeah, I didn't want to jump on
I
it.
don't even remember what I was gonna ask.
Oh,
So I've spent a good chunk of time not doing that because I was doing other things.
oh, okay.
You're
I have-
fine.
So
Yeah, I have
if you
questions,
if
I'll
you
think of
could
one.
collaborate with anyone for a special shoot, who would it be and why?
Ooh. Like, are we talking like porn stars?
Whatever kind of content.
Yeah, or
whatever.
cosplay or whatever.
You know what? I really love Hawk Hates You. She's stunning. Oh my god, she's absolutely gorgeous. She seems so fun too, so laid back. Because I do like any of my porn I direct it. I pick my photographer, videographer, like I plan out the whole scene. I like do it all scene by scene because I think it's fun. I like having the creative hand in it. I don't really like being told what to do. That's what's nice about being your own boss is I don't like being told what to do. I do not like the idea of like showing up to a scene and they're like, you're working with this person, you're wearing this outfit, we're doing your makeup this way, we're doing your hair this way. Now like go get fucked in the ass. Like that sounds terrible to me. That sounds terrible.
It's literal.
I didn't
I'm
mention getting fucked in the ass. She did.
You said you weren't gonna bring it up.
She didn't.
I did. It's okay. But
it's gonna take a drink every time.
I don't know. I think Hawk Hates You would be super fun to work with. I know she like directs a lot of her own stuff and she works pretty independently. So I think we would have a lot of fun doing that. I've been watching a lot of Girthmaster recently, and I don't work with men. I think he's the only man that I would consider working with.
I thought it was like
Hold
maybe it
on.
could be a
No.
machine. It
like
could be a pill.
He's had a lot of work this year. He made a video where he was on a viral reality thing where they were like, guess who's the porn star? And he's like this tall guy from Australia, and so that was his sort of introduction to the world.
Yeah. Okay. Girthmaster.
Yeah. And he's gotten a lot. He's worked with so many people this year. I think maybe like 100 people so far this year. At least. Yeah. It's been
dude, he's like a 6 foot something. Like he's a very tall man. He has a massive dick. I mean, they call him Girthmaster. I mean, but
it's a reason.
In all his interviews that he does, like he's genuinely such a sweet person. And I go to a lot of like sex work conventions like Exotica and stuff, and I've tried to be like, you know what, maybe I'll open up to like working with men, maybe I'll like ease into it. I just can't because I've had too many, like every woman or queer person I've met at all these events is like, oh my god, like I love your work. Oh my god, I love your work. It's very professional. We're having very professional conversations about it. We're like, oh my god, have you thought about like doing this content? Oh my god, I see that you do this content. It's very professional. It's very work. Like it's taken very seriously. Every single time I've tried to talk to a guy at these events, they're like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you later. And I'm like,
what?
Bro, I don't know you.
Not how it works.
Know you.
Yeah.
You're a stranger.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm like, they're just so unprofessional. They're so cocky.
That sounds very unprofessional.
But every single interview that I've seen with Girthmaster, he is so sweet. Like he got put on one of those like kind of bro-y podcasts and they were like, oh, do you ever get like a crush on your coworkers? He was like, yeah, because he was like, you have to remember, I work with the most beautiful women in the industry. They're gorgeous women. They're sweet women. He was like, but at the end of the day, this is our job. We're going to film our scene together. You know, they're a lovely person because of course they're a lovely person. Like this is their whole job is to be a lovely person. They're going to be a lovely person. And he was like, but at the end of the day, like, you know, we may hook up, may go out to dinner, but nothing crazy. Because at the end of the day, this is work. Like, and he takes it. And I was like, that professionalism is so hot. Like, he's just so professional about it.
was my chair.
And I've watched a lot of his videos. I will admit, I watched a lot of his videos, and he's so sweet about everything. He's very like, I think he understands that he's a very tall person. He's a very like he towers over these girls, and he always kind of lets them take control of the scene in the situation. Like he's very gentle with everything. And I'm like, some of these guys are like so.
That's what you have to do. If you're bringing a big dick, you can't just go crazy in there. You have to.
He's so careful. He's so cautious.
Has to be give and take.
He'll be like checking in with them and stuff, and I'm like, that's
while he's filming, he's like, "Are you good?
Yeah.
You okay? Wow, that's crazy.
I think that's so hot though.
Yeah.
Like he's always like, I
But
can
like it's like breaking
That is
scenes.
right.
Yeah.
But don't ask me how I'm doing because just go,
Yeah.
just do it.
That's nice.
I think it's nice.
Yeah.
It's
that
like
is-
more.
Yeah.
Fantasize.
You also remember this man has like, and it's max. Like it's,
I don't think he has a 12-inch dick, but
Look at that.
I don't know.
That is really
Thanks,
sweet.
Margaret.
I just
I don't
went,
know. I saw a photo of his.
Just say when. Just say when. Just say
I
when. Just say
saw a
when.
photo of his dick next to a wine bottle, like same girth as a like he's
Was the wine bottle side by side?
yes
Like,
side by
further
side.
back?
so is
absolutely.
anal possible with him, or is
I
that
thi-
maybe
ow.
kind of
Depends
No,
what
you
you
blow
can
a
pushing
bottle.
it?
Depends
Will
what
it
you can
blow
take.
your ass?
I don't do.
It'll give you
anal.
one hole. You'll be a unihole.
I guess if you have prepared for that,
Will
I'm
it
sure
ruin your asshole?
It might. If
probably.
If you're not like Starry Fawn, you know what? I would love to work with Starry Fawn.
I don't know any of these people, but I'm
Really?
interested in hearing about all of them.
We will be
Starry
researching
Fawn.
them.
Yeah.
Starry Fawn is this very like I think she's British. She's some kind of European. She's some kind of European. I think she's British though, but she's a very petite, like redheaded girl, and she does monster cocks, like the big.
Oh,
fan.
nice.
And her
Like-
ass?
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh
wait.
wow.
You
Pussy
say
and
monster
ass.
cars?
Cocks.
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 Those ones that, oh my gosh.
Yeah, the
there was
huge ones. Like,
yeah,
but she does like
cool
the like.
dinosaur looking.
Mhm.
She does
Oh
like
gosh,
the crazy,
yeah.
like massive,
saw
like.
that.
I
Yeah.
will say this: I like anal, but I never want to ruin my asshole. So
fair.
am.
I
I wouldn't
understand.
say I'm cautious. I mean, I've
totally
heard it
getting
a
kicked
few
off
times.
TikTok.
But I wouldn't ruin it.
I
The-
I'm so glad you're bleeping because I don't do anal. I can't. It just feels like taking a reverse shit. It's not
no,
it's not appealing to me. I've tried. I have given it a good
I
college
think
try.
taking a reverse shit is a little extreme
I
because
don't know.
after you shit, you're like relieved. You're not relieved when it goes in. That's not reverse shit.
It's fair.
So when you're done,
well, and
I think she's saying she's not relieved by it.
Yeah, that's why
Also,
it's a
big bleed and be
reverse.
like,
I'm relieved sexually from it. I don't know. I think you
so
just
you
gotta
like
know,
anal.
huh?
You like anal.
I do
Yeah.
like it, and I think
some
you gotta know
people
the
get,
keys.
Like
Like it sounds
aroused by
weird,
it.
Mhm.
but
Oh, yeah.
push
So-
out,
Lots of men.
and it makes it go in easier
I
if
mean,
you
I wouldn't
push
know that.
out. And
I
I don't know. I enjoy it.
that's fair.
I enjoy the pain from it, and I enjoy it. Like I just enjoy it,
I have given it a good college try.
and I'll fuck them
I've
in the ass
tried-
right back.
I've tried with toys. I've tried butt plugs. I have a few butt plugs. I think they're fun as like decoration, but like I don't enjoy the process of trying to put them in.
See,
Like,
I always felt guilty, you know? I always felt guilty.
I will
that,
tell
I
you
didn't wanna
how
hurt somebody.
this accomplish. Take your butt plug, spit on it really good, put it in, wear it around. No one will know you're wearing. I'm wearing one right now. You
Good
guys
for
didn't know
you.
that. I'm just kidding. I'm not. But I have.
She's 50
I will-
shades of graying it up.
I'm not kidding. I'll wear it out, and no
I
one knows I'm
believe
wearing
you're
it.
not kidding.
And you're just preparing yourself for later.
if she was, I'd be so supportive of her. I'm like, yes, absolutely.
Hey,
oh,
go.
100%.
Oh,
we
I
don't
was-
judge here.
I was gonna
awesome.
tell a
We
story,
support.
but then I'm like, never mind. I'm not
I
going
mean,
to.
It's very
tell
common
it.
for girls to wear butt plugs at the club. I think it's fun.
So-
It's fun until customers ruin it. It's fun until a customer
Oh, yeah.
and tries to like touch it like it's like I like cute like
Rude.
Those
really
are
cute
cute.
little
Cool.
I have a
That's
little
cool.
little bunny tail, and I
That's
would
cool.
love to wear them at the club. I think it'd be so cute. It'd be so fun to be on stage with
Those
one.
are really, those are
somebody was
really
like, "Tag
They would
cute.
yank it. I've heard of them yanking it.
I
when
like
you
that
walk
little pop
by.
fill though.
Not by a
I
stranger.
like-
No,
I
not by
can't
a
hide
stranger.
Backhand.
my
Not by a
face.
But
stranger.
I'm gonna tell a story real fast. I made a video and I put a butt plug in, And so the goal of the video was I was gonna pop it out. And then so I'm like doing this whole thing with it in my booty. I'm trying to be filtered my ass, and then
my booty.
And I go to pop it out, and I've popped things out before, like candy and stuff like that. So I go to pop this
pinata,
this butt plug out, and then I started peeing, and I pissed all over the floor. And I'm like,
but hey,
you can
at
the
least
video
had
you
the
can,
And then
pause.
she woke up.
and then I woke up. But the plug,
And her
you
bed
can
was wet.
see it like going like this, trying to pop out, and then I start to pee, and I stop myself, and then I'm like, this is gonna be a good video. Fuck it, and I just let it
There
go.
you go. There you go. Now you got a pee video. I mean that.
Yeah.
People are
And I
still
had
into
pee on
that.
my carpet too, and that
Oh
wasn't
God,
cool.
that's the
But
worst.
hey.
That's the worst.
So you can see this on Trinity Tryce's OnlyFans.
Yeah, you got a
Does
special
OnlyFans let
request that
you-
one. No, but special request the special videos I have, and I will send them to you. I have special ways.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I was like, that's the thing is like,
You can squirt, but you can't pee.
I have such
What sense
mixed
does that make?
It's the same
I
thing.
sl-
They tested
right.
it. They figured it out. It's the
But
same thing.
You know what? Why don't you write to OnlyFans and you tell
That's
them?
actually not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
you
After
tell
maybe
them
pull up the
that.
research they originally used because
I've gotten trouble over it, so I learned to do it. Like,
They-
hey, I have this. If you want it, I don't even say what I have because you got to be careful.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have a certain video that's against policies here. If you want it, message me, and then I sell it elsewhere.
via,
But I can send a
I think
squirt one. And
vids. I think you could do many vids. I like many vids. Many vids is I really only post any of my full content on many vids or OnlyFans because both of them have like things put in place to where people can't screen record.
Yeah.
Which
okay.
I don't
yeah.
like putting my content on sites where people can screen record.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
I
gets
won't.
stolen
Mine
instantly.
only
Yeah.
goes on OnlyFans.
I'll
but
advertise
I-
on Pornhub. I put like
Yeah.
like almost like a trailer. Yeah, I'll put like 15 30-second trailer of just like censored like what
Mhm.
yeah, and then like direct them to my OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that
nice.
gives a good like it gets good traction. But
That's a good idea. Yeah.
I don't really like Pornhub as a company though. They just let a lot of things slide for a really long time and they're very like sketchy.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm like, it's fine for advertising, but I can't do much
Yeah,
more.
I use a lot of sites for advertising, but it's not one that I like do much else on.
Understandable.
All right. You ready?
So,
yeah,
who
sure.
was
Yeah,
next?
I actually do. I must ask you a question.
Okay.
My question is, what's maybe like the most interesting, and interesting could be weird, or it could be like basically really bad or really good encounters at the club,
You know what?
or maybe even like odd request type things.
So many of the
Yeah, that's a good
guys in my club that like come in asking for the same request over and over, they end up with nicknames.
Mhm.
There you go.
One of my favorite is Shower Guy. I love Shower Guy. He became like a legend. Like I've been dancing for a little over 3 years now. I worked at Hustler for like 2.5. And when I started, one of my friends, her name is Rue. Absolutely love Rue with my whole heart.
I love this name. Okay, keep
It's a
going.
good name.
Yeah. It's such a good dancer name. It's so cute. But when I started, she was like, oh my God, like, if you keep working day shift with me, you might encounter this guy. And I was like, what's up with this guy? And she was like, well, he'll ask you if you will do a couch dance, like pay for a bed dance, get a couch dance. Cause he just wants the booth. It looks like a little like phone booth, almost like with a bench. And, it's got handlebars on the sides. And, so he'll pay for you to be fully nude,
Mhm.
but he wants it in a couch dance. And I was like, okay. And she was like, and he always approaches it the same way. He's like, hey, I'm going to pay you extra, but I like the idea of being in the shower with a beautiful young lady. That's how he words it. It's exactly how he worded it to me twice. He like, he'll be like, I like to pretend to be in the shower. And so he wants you to stand there naked with him and like pretend to wash yourself. But when Rue was telling me about it, Rue was like, I don't like getting weird requests like that. She's like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna make it funny. So she did it, but she like tormented this poor man. So she gets in there.
I thought that was like somebody else I
She's
know.
so funny with it.
Actually, 2 people looking at them.
I joke that she's Adam Sandler with tits. Like that's
a
I
good.
love her.
That's a good.
She
name.
dresses like Adam Sandler outside of the club. I'll call her little boy Rue when she's in her street clothes because it's like basketball shorts, big baggy shirt. It probably says something stupid on it. She has one that says like in dog beers I've had one, like and then like a backward snapback, and she just little boy Rue. But so she gets him in there, and he's like, I have this good request. I want to pretend to be in the shower with a beautiful young lady, and she was like, okay. So she's standing there facing him. He's like standing like holding on to the sides of the thing, like standing over her, and she starts like pretending to wash herself, and she's like this, and he's like, yeah, and she was like, is this good for you? Yeah. And she's like pretending. And he was like, yeah, that's it. And so she turns around and she goes, no, shampoo is better. I clean the hair. No conditioner is better. I make the hair.
Oh my gosh.
The whole fucking Adam Sandler bit.
Oh
And then turns around huffing and puffing. And she's like, was that good for you? And he's like standing there like this. And he's like, that was really funny, but I don't think you can fulfill my fantasy.
Oh my
And he's
god.
like, mortified, and he just like
Oh
handed
my
her like
gosh.
a 20 and left.
Aww.
And so he was like legendary to me. I was like, oh my god, I want to meet Shower Guy. And then he ended up coming in on a day shift, I'd say back in like March or April, and I was ecstatic because I'd never met him, didn't know what he looked like. Rue wasn't working that shift, so I was like,
You're like, I got it, Shower Guy's
Fresh
mine.
surprise.
exactly.
Bitches.
Well, he came up to me and he
Needs
was
his fantasy fulfilled.
because he has other fantasies too. This isn't his only fantasy. Like the shower thing is like what he starts off with, but like there's
Gets
one girl
worse.
that he pays to pretend to be his accountant and pretend to do his taxes for
Oh,
him.
this is beautiful. I would
Yeah.
love this guy.
Like
Yeah.
he'll buy a bed dance, go to the
Awesome.
bed dance area, and then have her sit there naked next to him and pretend to
Why
do his
didn't
taxes.
we
That's
ever have
so
guys
fun.
like this? I
He's
love
so
Princess.
That's like- That's like being an
we had to
actress
step
without
on balls
having to.
and we had to
Oh
like.
God, I love the ones that want to be kicked in the balls.
I mean, those are fun, but
Those
I
are
want
But I
some
want to be an
actor, like,
accountant. I want to
positions
take
here.
a shower. I want to do all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're an accountant. I want to fuck your taxes up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to tell you how much you
Ooh,
owe
too much
me.
of
I'm gonna fuck
Starbucks.
it worse than H&R Block will.
You're laundering money, sir.
I feel ripped
Yeah.
off.
Come
I
over
was
and I won't tell
cheated in my
anybody.
dancing days.
And he dresses like Weird Al Yankovic, like
Oh,
Hawaiian shirt,
nice,
cargo short
okay.
kind of vibe. And I'm like, this guy's
Interesting.
hilarious.
Hawaiian shower guy.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. So he came in on a day shift that I was working, and I was like almost the only one there. And we go back. He's like, "Can I pay you for a bed dance? But I want a couch dance." I was like, "Yeah, that's fine, whatever." Didn't think much of it. I get that request a lot. Like some guys just want me to be naked during the couch dance. I hate doing couch
Yeah.
dances though. Like I genuinely hate the couches. They're just so cramped and uncomfortable. You have like this much bench space
Yeah.
and you're fitting 2 people, and I'm like, I feel like I'm just gonna fall on my ass, and I have. It's not.
I
fun.
remember those small things.
They're just so tiny. But so he gave me the request, whatever, and I was just the second he was like, I'd like to pretend to be in the shower with a beautiful young woman, I felt like I met a celebrity. I was
Mhm.
over the moon. Oh my god, I was ecstatic to meet him. God, it was so fun. And I was just going along with it. He just wanted me to pretend to be in the shower and just like asked me to
I
do
like
different
that.
positions. He asked me to like bend over at one point, and he stood like 2 feet away. Like he didn't touch me at all.
Selena, I think we should see if he will maybe let us come back for just a day shift
Hey,
for shower guy.
Yeah.
If you're out there.
Yes.
Please, can we just come for one day shift?
Shower guy, we have toyed with the idea of allowing access to like Ring cameras specifically so you can watch. We could set this up from afar.
Oh yeah.
Be an
we-
actual shower, a
Be
real
an
shower.
actual shower.
Well, I hope he likes pee because I always
possibilities.
pee in the
You could get all
shower.
vlogging.
but
I hope you like pee.
I hope he likes pee because I'm peeing in mine.
Could even take a horse shower.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
Does anybody realize how much they pee?
a
Like
lot.
I
it just
do.
Like a pregnant
pours
woman.
It
out.
does.
Like no,
It
no,
does. That'd be
pass.
that lean back in a chair.
Oh my
She'll
god.
do it. If someone, I'll be honest.
Someone pays the right amount.
Go to my OnlyFans, request it. I promise you, I'll do it if you pay the right amount. I don't care. There is nothing. Oh, let me rephrase that. There's a lot I won't do for money, but there's a lot of things that I will do.
The logistics seem tricky though, but we could always figure it out.
Yeah. You're gonna pay a lot,
though. But you better get under there, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what. And then they're gonna wonder why you're climbing under there real quick.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And then you get kicked.
God, that's
Just
what I'm.
you,
for science.
you guys have to make sure I don't get kicked.
Yeah,
Oh no! I'm not gonna make sure. That thing's powerful.
So normally you train horses through experiences. Well, horses never experience that.
Never mind. This
Makes it
could
trickier.
cause
I'll help you.
injuries to me. So you may, if I do get hurt, if you request this, you pay me and I get hurt, you will have to pay me whatever the hell it's called where someone's out of work for a while. What is it called?
Workers' comp.
Yeah,
Or,
you will be responsible to pay me that
Mhm.
until I'm better.
And kicked by a horse
And
would be
I
a really
will drag
funny
that
reason.
shit out. I will drag it out. How long it takes me to recover.
You're like, and how did you get hurt? I was kicked by a horse. Like,
What were you doing under a horse?
what? How did it kick you? It just kicked me.
So here's a question.
Okay.
Is there anything that you've done on camera that has even surprised you?
Ooh, I like this.
That's a good question.
I'm trying to think. Not really. Usually, like anything I do on camera, like I've practiced. There was one time, like I think I got a little camera shy. I was filming like a medical play scene, and I couldn't do Kegels. I was very disappointed in myself.
So you can't like now or just
for some reason in the moment I like couldn't.
You were in your head.
No, I was doing a cow.
If I concentrate too hard,
I was doing like a cow breeding scene.
Nice.
I did.
How?
Okay.
Yes.
I was
like
saying
a little
concept. It was me and 3 of my friends.
Okay.
It was one of my friends' male partners. We had him dressed up like a bull, and we had him in the corner, and they pretended to like milk him and like get cum out of him, and so they filled a bucket. It was fake cum.
That's awesome.
And then
don't give the secret away.
and then it panned over.
It wasn't fake, you guys.
It wasn't fake. It was a
The guy
massive
came an
bucket.
entire bucket.
It was like a metal pail of.
They
like,
want to
full.
see.
It was a lot.
Full.
Came an
Very
entire
like.
pail.
But then it panned over to me and my other friend, and we made it look like we took a syringe and like that my third friend who was dressed as a cowboy inseminated us.
Oh,
and it was super fun.
This is so cool.
And we got like a speculum and everything, but for it, like part of it, we wanted
Did
we
you
wanted
get like a twitch on your nose so you didn't like kick or act up?
Do cows have to
that'd
get
be fun,
twitches?
Right? Yes, because
Cows do too. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. I
But-
thought you put them in a stock and just
That or you know,
or do like the same thing. Yeah.
Well,
I
so
don't know.
We got a speculum for it,
okay.
like one of the metal ones. So we did like a whole like up close cervix shots and everything. It was super fun. It was all my sick idea. Like this was my idea. This came like my. This was like I'm really into medical play right now. This is what we're gonna do. And yeah, so I had a lot of fake cum in me, and I was trying to do a Kegel to like get like some good drips, and I just couldn't. I don't know if it was because I was like camera shy or like
I think when
nerves.
you're trying to concentrate so hard, because I have this issue sometimes when you're trying to concentrate so hard to do something, you just have a hard time doing it because you're just like if you relax and just go with it and you're not on the spot and you're not concentrating so hard.
Yeah.
It didn't help that there was like 10 people in the room. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. So it was like everyone who was on set. So it was like our camera guy, me and my 3 friends, and then like 4 other people that were staying in the Airbnb with us. It was all sex workers. And so everyone is watching. And I just couldn't. I was trying really hard. We still got like some good shots from it, but it was fun.
In the moment, you're like, it doesn't need to be a closed set, and then you're like, oh man, I should have.
But like, I guess like the first time I squirted on camera, I knew I could do that. Like I practiced it. I figured out I could, and like made sure it looked good. I had an allergic reaction while filming a video. That one was bad. I think that surprised me. I'm allergic to flavored lube.
Oh,
so
certain flavor or just any?
Any. So I have a specific thing called alpha gal,
Mhm.
It's a type of meat allergy that comes from a Lone Star tick.
Okay.
And so I'm allergic to red meat, white meat, fish. I have severe
my
a lot.
God.
I have
Oh, my.
severe reactions. I could have anything from like
Wait.
could
This is a
Whoa.
random question. So
Yeah.
what meat can you eat?
none. I don't eat
Zero.
Any. I'm like very.
And
I'm
this
so-
is because you got
man.
exposed to the tick bite.
yeah.
Wow.
I've heard of that, but I've actually never met someone who.
Yeah.
Sadly,
I
you
never heard
can't
of it.
eat anything on our food truck.
Probably not.
No.
What about dairy
Fries?
products?
I can
like
have
cheese?
dairy. Yeah. I can
Okay.
have dairy.
So it's the meat. What is there like a specific like? Is it the protein? Is it like
I'm not sure what it is. So like how
Hmm.
it's been explained to me is like my body panics when introduced to me, and it like it picks a random allergic reaction. So it could be anywhere from like I could go into full anaphylaxis
Oh my
to
goodness.
like
wow, this is
flu-like
extreme.
symptoms, throwing
You don't
up, whatever.
play, like,
Weird.
Let's see what happens
Oh,
today.
God,
I'm
no, I
just
can't.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, it could be any type of reaction, and my body will just pick a random one. Like I could have
Wow.
bacon one day and like have an upset tummy, whatever,
So
and then
did
the next day go and like have bacon and go into full anaphylaxis.
Did it
wow.
take you a couple of times of eating meat to figure out?
Yes, it was not fun. I was getting like really bad flu-like symptoms. I was getting dizzy. I was getting nauseous. I was like fainting at meals. It was really bad.
Wow.
But there's a lot of things that meat is in that we don't realize. So
Oh
like
yeah.
I can't have Jello. I can't have like any gummy candies, anything with gelatin. And then flavored lubes have glycerin in them, which is a byproduct.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, so
crazy
you
what
can't
you
Isn't
have
that from ligament?
Jello.
Yeah, she's
no
Can't
Jello.
have Jello, no
shots.
gummy candies. I wish Jello's are.
Yeah.
They have like vegetarian Jello, and I've had
Yeah.
it. It's all right. It doesn't react the same, obviously, but yeah, flavored lube has glycerin in it, which is a meat byproduct, and
I didn't know that.
I had gotten like a strawberry flavored lube. I was like, oh, this will be fun to try.
I mean, I don't fuck with lube. I don't
Yeah.
need lube. I either spit on it or I'm just already
Sure.
juicing all over the freaking place.
People don't
Yeah.
need it. I like it as like a nice little additive,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It makes it a little more comfortable sometimes for me, but yeah. But yeah, so I was filming just like a solo video, and I used it, and I filmed it, whatever, finished the video, was getting done. I was like, it didn't like itch or like sting or burn or anything, but it felt like there was like a pressure down there.
Oh my gosh, I just put
And
this in my head. This is on your vagina.
She's
Jen.
trying to talk, woman.
Oh.
Hi.
I'm trying to hear the story.
Yeah, there was just like a pressure. I was like, it just feels like it's like swelling, like and so I took my my phone camera, and I kind of just like spread my lips a little bit, and my cervix was like at the entrance, and my whole vagina was swollen and purple.
Oh wow.
It was purple. So I like took a shower, rinsed it off, like got it out as much as I could. And it went away after like 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
But the photos are gnarly.
Oh my
Did you
goodness.
sell them?
Yeah.
No, maybe I should. I still have
You
them.
should.
Okay.
But
Well-
yeah, that surprised me. That was
Did
a shock.
Did you have to take something? Like, did you take like Benadryl or
No.
something?
It
to try
just
to calm it down?
swelled. It just like,
then went
and since
away.
after the shower and I rinsed it all out and it was all good, like it was fine. But now I can't. I'm very allergic to flavored lubes.
That's so scary.
Yeah,
Oh,
terrifying.
imagine. So, what were you gonna tell her about the incident with your vagina too?
Oh no, I said like it just clicked in my head, have an allergic reaction to your vagina.
Yeah.
Like, because she's sitting there talking about, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it just clicked in my head.
Yeah.
This is an allergic reaction
Yeah,
to your vagina.
it was bad. It was
And I know
really
how
bad.
swelling works with allergic reactions. So I was like, damn, wait a minute. We're
Yeah.
talking about a vagina.
No, like my cervix was like I barely had
so
to.
no, that was all. I
Like it
gonna
was
say.
right there.
like,
My cervix
wait
was
a
like
minute,
at
it
the
clicked
entrance.
in my head.
That's
That's
like, I mean,
It's like
I've had poison ivy.
got a baby in
you know.
there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, and the
You had
thought of
poison ivy on
pressure.
your wiener.
Oh.
Yeah, I have before. Yeah. So
Oh,
I mean,
how
that's
many
probably
guys
not
have
close, but it
gotten
was
called
not
What
fun.
juice on
happens?
it.
What happens to your penis
sure.
when you get poison
It
ivy?
was not fun. There is swelling that's involved and wanting to die. It was holy crap, it was bad. We cut a bunch of firewood down. We were
It's
for a
camping.
while. Yeah.
Oh, camping can be dangerous.
It is
absolutely.
frequently.
Camping scares me. I'm not an outdoorsy gal. I think
Oh,
I
I
could
love.
do nothing.
Oh man, we've camped. We've horse camped, Trinity hikes.
We like it. We like it dirty.
Yeah.
No, we love the outdoors.
We can
It's
be
just
clean and
kinda-
we can be dirty.
We don't mind
We can
some
be both.
dirt and mud.
I don't mind dirt and mud, but I'm also allergic to grass.
Oh,
jeez.
And I
Oh no.
get attacked by mosquitoes, and like I will be covered head to toe. It's bad.
Ooh.
I don't think the outdoors likes
You're
me.
like bubble boy,
I do-
but
I know.
Yeah,
girl.
we
I
need.
know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it leaves her extra time to go spin in the club and make some money. I mean,
Well,
True.
maybe she might be allergic to something she hasn't figured out yet in the club.
Oh,
That's
I am allergic to something in the club, but it is one that I figured out. I'm allergic to denim.
Oh,
geez.
geez.
That one I
So
did
like
figure
actually
out.
dancing on anybody with jeans.
Yeah.
so
If-
you
if
can't
they-
wear jeans then.
If they have, I don't really like these are corduroy.
That's
These are yeah.
Girl. Dancing
Yeah.
That's your
What
once
kind of
again,
reaction
you've
does
done
it do to your
it.
skin?
yeah,
Oh
contact.
gosh,
I
gosh.
like break out in hives real bad.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
You can always like if any guy comes in like rough work jeans, like the
yeah.
the nice denim jeans, and if I've given him more than like 2 dances, you can tell because like my whole like inner thighs, my butt cheeks will be
Jeez,
covered
so-
in hives.
Oh no.
Thankfully it's just like hives and it usually tones down after a bit, but like that's not
That is
Thankfully,
crazy.
yeah.
Can I say something real
Yeah.
fast? When I first started to
Mhm.
work at Hustler Club, and we would do nude, we were doing nude dances.
Yeah.
They used to give us a towel and we couldn't grind on their jeans or their pants. They used to give us a towel for the VIP and we used to
That's
have
smart.
to lay it across them
That's nice.
and dance on the towel.
I've been thinking
I don't
about
know why I
getting
thought of
like
that,
a courtesy.
That's a good idea.
Like, because a lot of girls do like they'll carry
is the
around or
thing,
have it tied to their bag like a courtesy handkerchief.
Oh, really?
I've been thinking about
There you
getting
go.
one.
Yeah.
OnlyFans has really cute little like bandanas that say OnlyFans on them all the
Mhm.
way around, and they have like a pink and white one. And I was like, that'd be such a good courtesy
Yeah, they used
towel.
to do towels that said Hustler on them. You remember they're like, and then I
Yeah.
think
Like
it
the
was
beaver.
just it was costing them so
Beaver?
much because they were giving it to them after the dance.
Do you have
I
him
didn't-
hold the edges of it?
There's a beaver.
No,
on
you
it.
just lay it across them and dance on
Oh.
him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't like giving them the towel because
makes
that
sense.
my bare stuff
Oh,
was on it.
God.
You should have to pay for this towel.
You
No, I
should.
meant not for them to have. I meant I didn't know if it. I didn't know how well it would stay in place while you're dancing. I didn't know if they need to like hold it
Yeah.
down.
keep
You
it
don't,
after
like,
their
shift
VIP,
it
and I'm
around.
like,
Yeah,
bullshit.
exactly.
Like extra.
No,
So,
they should have to
yeah.
pay extra for that, 100%. Like that's something they should be paying extra for. That's weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Aaron, what's your question?
So,
it.
talking about costumes, you said you do professional cosplay as well.
I do.
That's super awesome. So what? I do some of that stuff as well. So what got you into costumes? What got you
Honestly,
into
like
that?
just going to conventions. Like
Oh, sweet.
I started going to conventions at like 12 or 13, and the first few conventions I didn't dress up or do anything, but then like I was like, God, these are just so cool. So I started making my costumes. So a lot of mine I've made, most of mine now, just because of how busy I am, like I do buy a lot of my costumes now. So I'll
Sure.
get them like secondhand from my friends or from like, you know, like websites. So Me Costumes is a big one, whatnot. Yeah.
Nice.
You
That's
got
awesome. Yeah, I love
Sorry. Scared
conventions. No, you're fine.
Was
But yeah,
supposed to
I
come
guess just general nerdiness, just being generally very nerdy and really into so many things. I watch a lot of anime. Yeah, I play a lot of video games too.
Do you?
Yeah,
What
I
what have you been playing lately?
Stardew Valley. Been getting
Okay.
really into Stardew Valley.
Is that on Xbox, PlayStation, computer?
So it's on like you can play it on the Switch, and I played on PC. But it's like a little 8-bit farming game. But it gets
Oh,
really weird,
gotcha.
and you can like
Weird.
date the villagers. There's so many strange things you can do. So many things you can
Nice.
accomplish. It's
Interesting.
so fun. But it's one of those like time skip ones. So it's one that you like play the days as days,
Yeah.
but like in time periods.
Kind of like Animal
Fun.
Crossing.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Now, if you cheat the time, does the
It
little
help
clock guy
you?
come out and yell at you?
No. So it's
Mr. Resetty?
it's one that like
Yeah.
a day in Stardew is like I think it's like maybe 20-30 minutes of our time. So you're
Mhm.
like playing through days. Yeah.
That's fun. Do you stream as well? Do you have like a page
I
you do streaming or
do.
just play for fun?
Yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch every once in a while. I just like a month ago I did the game Unpacking. That was super fun. But right now I'm like in the process of moving and I haven't got my Wi-Fi set up at my
Sure.
new place. I haven't gotten
Definitely
to
give a shout out of your Twitch page.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's Honey Bunny Cause. That's my like cosplay username, but it's HoneyBunnyCos. It should just be one word, I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure. But yeah. Yeah.
So I would have to ask, out of all the things you do, because you seem to do several different things, is there something that you favor over the other, from your cosplay to your dancing to OnlyFans? Is there one certain thing that you focus on mostly or you enjoy to do more than the others?
I think cosplay is the one that I definitely enjoy to do the most, just because like I also do a lot of like when I go to conventions, I do panels and stuff. So like doing in-character panels are really fun. Doing question panels are really fun. Me and my friends have started doing at a lot of the conventions we go to. We call it the Ultimate Degen panel. So it's just an hour of like hentai Kahoot, which is super fun. And so it's just like 18 plus like adult raunchiness for a full hour, and we're all in like slutty cosplays and it's super fun.
Nice.
But yeah, I definitely say like cosplay is the one that I favor.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I've been very focused on like modeling, and like trying to work on like planning shoots and like coming up with ideas for shoots. I think everything that I do, like I like to have a creative hand in it. I like to be like all or nothing with it. I don't like people making decisions for me. Like some of the people in the Suicide Girls group that I'm in, like they've been super sweet, super helpful, but they'll be like, you should do this. And I'm like, I don't know if it's because it's your idea and you're like trying to suggest I should do it, or if it's just that I genuinely don't like the idea, but I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
For some reason I hate it.
You might be really good at that.
Yeah. I have like so many people will like suggest, they're like, you should do this photo shoot or you should do this character. And I'm like, if you're paying for it, I'll do it.
Yep.
But otherwise, I got a list of like 20 different characters and shoots already like lined up, and like I got all my ideas brewing away.
Outfits and everything prepared for that. So.
I'm like, I already got like where I'm gonna buy this cosplay. I already got the backdrop. I already got this set up. I already got this. Like, I already have ideas for everything. So when I have like my ideas like brewing, I don't really like other people having a hand in it. I think that's why I would really struggle working for any kind of like porn company. Or having anyone like working over me, unless it was like I think I could handle having like a manager, like one person where I'm like, here's all my ideas, figure out my schedule and what I should do, and like here's all of this, you schedule me and you sort this out. I don't think I could do like having a whole company or a group of people choosing everything for me.
I'm the same way.
I just really like having that creativity and that like openness and like getting to make choices for myself.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Well,
So what, any favorite, could I add one thing onto the end of that? Any favorite character of cosplay? Like, what are some of your like top 3?
I think
favorite?
Sailor, it's not definitely
Did you
not
say
like
Sailor Moon.
I was gonna say Sailor Neptune from Sailor Moon. I'm
Okay.
obsessed
Nice.
with Neptune. I have a massive thigh piece of her. Like,
I would say can we see, but you'd have to stand up in the chair.
I would have to
I
stand up
know.
and I would have to pull my pants down. Like,
yeah.
but I have
Probably
like
not today.
it's like from my
Check out her
hips all the way
Instagram.
down.
There are probably pictures of it on
Yeah,
There
check her out
is.
and you'll
Yeah.
probably
What's your
see 'em.
Instagram?
So I have multiple. My cosplay one is honey HONY.bunny BUNNY.cosplay, and then my I've started like making a model. It was just like my casual Instagram, but I've very slowly shifted it over to all my modeling, and it should be, I think it's Daisy Cakes, all one word .official, and that's like all my modeling stuff, all my like out of cosplay stuff. Cool. Yeah, I think Sailor Neptune is definitely like my favorite one to cosplay, just because I love the character so much. I have so much stuff of her. It's absolutely ridiculous. I have like multiple shelves of just Sailor Neptune stuff. I obviously have my tattoo, and then I just love her. She's so pretty. She's like a canon lesbian, which is so hard to find in shows, I swear. But like,
That's fun.
yeah.
So we can talk, excuse me, a little bit about our cosplay too. I was able to upload a photo. So we did talk about on our last episodes, we were planning on going to Comic-Con. So since we've been gone, we went to Comic-Con, we went to Miami, we did those things. I did not get in the strip club and strip. Thought about it. We didn't go to the strip club in Miami, but we had a badass day on the beach.
Ooh.
And we rode horses on the beach too, you guys.
Somebody
horses
peed.
on
Let
the
me just
beach.
say this. Somebody peed in a copy film video.
A bucket. It was a bucket
Bucket.
I love it.
on the beach.
She almost overflowed the bucket.
If you want that video, hit me up. It's available for purchase. It was a good one.
So
It was a good one.
there we go. Here's our Comic-Con. We've got a lovely Harley Quinn, some Poison Ivies,
I love it.
a Riddler, and
that is Browntown,
Batman.
the Riddler, if you guys remember her.
so fun photo. I'm sure you guys can follow Salina Ford and find more photos on her Instagram, probably of us at Comic-Con.
You gotta go way back.
Yeah, that
And I
was
have
back at the end of
some
April.
as well on mine. Trinity Tryce.
Yep.
Yes, Corey. No, I'm just kidding.
And I have
Yes.
on mine skills for days.
So
Fun other
at
things.
the
Do you have a clip uploaded from Miami?
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if we
Uh-oh.
want to play it.
I want
what
to
is
see it
it?
because now I want to know what it
It's
is.
the
First of
video
all-
where we're sitting.
Okay, the things that we did over the summer. Go.
You did a lot.
I'm scared.
All right, let's.
God, are you okay? Are you okay?
You're so fucking hot. Did that come out your ass? You guys are too fucking hot. Fucking girls are so beautiful. You know it was them that farted on themselves.
It was. It was it.
That guy farted and he walked away.
It doesn't smell.
Like, are you not impressed that it doesn't smell?
I'm impressed that it doesn't smell. But that came out your ass? Wow, you're too hot to smell. Like, dude, how did you get that? Somebody is sniffing fart. It doesn't even smell. I know.
Pretty asses makes pretty farts. And you guys,
stunning.
that was not the
That was
only
me.
one.
Yeah.
That was
Ripping
just
ass.
one of many because there was a lot of videos.
Yeah,
from Miami.
hopefully you guys can make out that video. It was mostly a fart video. We did a couple of these where we had encounters in public. We just wanted to have fun
every
in Miami.
Uber ride,
Every Uber ride, and we went like
every
can I
elevator.
have
And I took
pretty
one
asses
Yep.
make
And they
pretty
were
farts on a mug?
out of your ass, and I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she claimed it like it was hers.
Oh.
It was
Because they went
beautiful.
So
right
brave.
to her. I was like, did that? And
You're
she's
too
just like,
hot.
yeah.
Yep.
But no, it was every elevator, every Uber ride we had,
Ooh, yeah.
at random places sitting outside. There was a lot of Miami. We had a jerk. Selena and I had a jerk off at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
what was that place? I wanted
I don't know.
a cock
Everything was
cake donut.
Cock, yeah, it was like
Awesome.
I really
peanuts,
wanted it.
donuts and cream filled stuff. It was like a dirty.
Oh, do they have one of
It
those
was a
places
dirty
in
dessert
Miami?
shop.
I really
Mhm.
wanted
That's
this cock
fun.
filled donut.
I
So we
love
stopped there and
that.
we had a jerk off there, and
Yep.
she beat me.
Made that shit
That can be
work.
seen on some of her stuff
Did
somewhere.
we put it on OnlyFans?
I put it on my OnlyFans. I think it's just on my OnlyFans, maybe.
Team Rip Us. Rip ass, you mean? Yeah, that's what I should have said. Stupid.
It was fun, and we did a lot of drop the pockets, or you dropped your pockets.
You dropped your pocket. What?
Don't
What?
lose your flip flops on the beach because we're gonna fuck with you until you dropped your pocket.
Yeah. Oh
We
man.
fucked with that dude hard.
Yeah, I think he lived on the beach. I'm not sure.
He really didn't lose his flip flops. I said, "Hey, wait a minute." He's like, "Did you find it? Your pocket?"
No, but you dropped your pocket.
And later we said, we found your flip flops. He's like, where? Just
How
kidding.
long did he check? How long was he actually like?
He was looking
was
for his
looking.
flip flops for a long time. He went back and forth for a long time. And then we seen a fat dude almost get attacked by birds because he was being stupid, feeding birds a bunch of breadcrumbs, and then they almost attacked him.
We had a lovely view when we got there and walked out on the balcony, and there was a man.
Oh yeah, did you have a naked guy?
Oh yeah.
You had a
Yeah.
naked guy.
I
I
was
missed him.
I was
but-
the first one to walk out.
yeah.
I walked out and I'm like,
Look over
oh my
there.
gosh, you guys come here. And they come out and Skillet
I thi-
didn't make it out in time. And I'm like, look, and it was his dick out, and then he hurries up and covers that.
We were
But
all
started
talking on
laughing, I'd already seen
speakerphone.
it. Yeah.
I remember
like,
somebody going, "There's a naked guy outside."
Was this like just like outside your hotel?
Yeah,
Yep,
like
on
it was
the
on the
balcony,
balcony.
yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
it was our neighbors.
Yeah.
Him and
It
his
was
girl
so
was out
funny.
there, and it was just out, and I was like, hey, you guys come over. And then they come out and we start laughing, and then he covers up, and he never came
Oh
out
my
on his
God.
balcony
Never seen them
again.
No.
Ever
Oh.
We didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
I mean, why was he
But-
just sitting out there with his dick out?
But don't have your dick
Well, he
out
had
if you
his
don't want us
robe
to
and
make.
his legs were
Oh.
like, you know, in a
And it was
four,
out.
You know? I don't know if that makes sense.
But it was a
Yeah.
sad penis,
Like-
and
like
we laughed
this.
a little bit.
No.
Do you go? What beaches do you guys go to when you're in Miami?
We were on South,
South
Beach.
Beach.
Okay. Have you been to the nude beach out there?
Mhm.
The Hullover Beach?
I have, yeah.
Love that beach.
Yeah.
So
I-
nice.
I love all the nude beaches there.
Ugh. Honestly, I didn't realize how, because I, like, growing up, we didn't really vacation. So I had been to, like, the beaches I had been to was like Lake Michigan. And I was like, God, I hate this. Like, the feeling of sand, like, this is
Yeah.
terrible. And then I went to Hullover Beach when I went to Miami like 3 years ago for a convention. And I was like, damn, nude beach is so much different.
Yeah.
So different. Like, way more comfortable. It's just different.
We definitely had a good time. We'll share more of that experience and the other things we did this summer. Grab that pic behind you. This is us in
Oh,
Miami.
yeah. That's a good one.
I mean, we
my
took
Batman costume started coming apart at the convention, and you guys were helping me hot glue it back on, and I burned the crap out of my side.
Oh
that
my god!
happened.
Selena
Yeah.
may have gotten a little excited
We
with
got
the hot
honest.
glue.
Let me just be honest. I like to thing.
She was enjoying it, and if anyone didn't see the enjoyment in this girl's face while she was doing it,
She burned the shit out of me.
Best part, she was dressed up as Harley Quinn, so doing it like psychotic
Actually
woman.
burned the shit out of my side.
And I laughed, and he was all like, "Ow!" And I was like,
There
I'm sorry.
might have been alcohol involved too.
Oh,
we don't do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's a convention without alcohol?
We don't do that.
we don't do that.
We did lose your brother during the convention.
I
One
put
of
out an
them.
Amber Alert with him.
Yeah.
You're
He had such
welcome,
he had a
brother.
fluorescent
Without
green
you.
head, and we couldn't
Yeah.
find him. Even with the head the color of the wall, we couldn't find him. We're like, yeah, it'd be easy to find. It was just like,
Not at those
Tricky.
conventions.
No, I kept
Everybody
seeing a lot
has
of
so much
green,
hair.
and then
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
like, "Oh, that's not him."
yeah, if
And
one
then
of us stopped for a
someone
second,
lied to me and say, "Oh yeah, he's over there." He wasn't over there.
It probably
It was
be
another
easier to find
Joker.
someone dressed in like street clothes. at
Normal.
convention.
yeah, that's probably
Oh,
true.
If
Yeah.
you have brown hair, you
Yeah.
stand out at a convention.
Yeah.
If you're just dressed normal, you're like you're the weirdo.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's honestly, I go to Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City every year.
Yes.
Massive convention, great convention, but that's
I've
something
been to
I
that one. Yeah.
I love that one, but that's something I don't like about Planet is they advertise as like this is a fun family friendly event, so a lot of normal people go there
Mhm.
in street clothes, and they just have absolutely no convention etiquette, and they are so rude. They are in your face with cameras. They are like
Yeah.
letting their children run around. Like
Oh
it's
yeah.
just a nightmare. It's a lot. Like there's so many less people in cosplay at that convention.
Well, that's all we have time for today. But if you want to go ahead and throw your OnlyFans link in there,
Yeah, it should be onlyfans.com/honeybunnycause, one word. Yeah.
Honey Bunny Cause COS.
COS.
and then
Perfect.
what days can they see you at Hustler?
Oh, I usually work day shift Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sometimes I'll work like 8 or 10 p.m., but I haven't really been working nights lately. I've been pretty consistently on days.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yes,
We
yes,
greatly
thank you.
appreciate it.
And that long ass drive, I'm sorry for the trouble. for
Yeah.
the-
We
So
are
fine.
sorry.
I'm happy to come back anytime.
Well, awesome. We
Awesome.
might have you, and maybe you can get Rue.
Yeah.
I bet I could.
we would
honestly.
love to meet Rue.
I
Stories.
think you guys would love Rue. She is
We need to hear more about the shower story.
Yeah.
the shower guy. Yeah, no, I love Rue. Honestly, that's what's nice about like working at the club is like the very few people that absolutely become your best friend in the entire world. Like she drove like 2.5 hours to come pick me up off the side of the road after I got in a car wreck.
Oh, man.
And like I don't have family that would do that, but she did it so quick. Like
Oh, that's awesome.
I have become like her daughter's aunt. Like absolutely love them.
No, I will
Nice.
say that you meet amazing friends. I've known Salina for years, and we met at Hustler Club.
It's just those bonds that stick really stick. Absolutely.
A lot of those bitches we gotta kind of walk away from.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us this week. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.